Hello everyone and welcome to episode 28 of my Better Than Wolves playthrough. Today we are going to work on bringing some of the animals home, and to that end I want to, oh shoot, I forgot to grab those. Before doing so, we need little pens for them, and I think I'm going to shove them in that house right there. Now, I know that that won't afford me having any grass for cows or sheep to feed on, but at least it will get them over here first with a place to live, and then we can worry about that later. Shoot. I want a gate. Well, I guess actually I want it here, since we need 1 to 2 other pens. So if we split the difference here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, that's fine, whatever. Pens don't need to be huge. We'll have cows, sheep, and pigs all in this secondary area here. So I'm going to grab my grass here. And I'm going to quick grab my shears to confront any creepers that might get in our way. And I shall return once I have found the animals that I wish to entice over in this direction. I will see you in a... Oh, speaking of creepers. Hey, friend. Give me your oysters. You don't need them. Anywho, I will be back in just a minute. Okay, here we are at the first pit that I shoved some animals into. We're just gonna nonchalantly release them and wait until they stop freaking out. I think we're going to do these in batches. I don't remember if pigs are enticed by grass. It looks like not. That is unfortunate. Alright, well, at the very least, we will grab some cows, because cows will take grass. And we could definitely use some cows for eventual milking. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be able to take advantage of them right away, but they will be over at our base, and we can build better pens for them once that is accomplished. So we're just gonna lead these little guys all the way home. I'm hoping in that other pen right there that we have some sheepies, since there's only 1 sheep right now. Speaking of the 1 sheep, come here, little fella. And of course it's gonna rain. That is actually a problem. But hopefully not too much of a problem. As long as monsters are spawning. Okay, this is gonna be a potential issue. Well, instead of just cutting to when I am back at the base, this might get a little intense, so I think we'll keep you guys on the hook in case things get a little interesting. I'm hoping they do not get interesting, because interesting would mean dangerous. But we'll see. Alright. Okay. Come back. Yes, bring your attention back to me. Oh my gosh, herding is so much better with Flower Child's changes. I was recently playing the SevTech pack just to try something else out, and it was nigh impossible to herd animals unless I had a lead attached to them, and even then the animals were constantly getting pulled aside, their attention going elsewhere, and just not going where I wanted them to go at all. The changes he's made are just so much better. Such an improvement, to be sure. Okay, well, it looks like this is going to be mostly uneventful, so I will cut back when we are back at the base. Alright, so I totally forgot to cut back immediately when I got back to the base, and realized that animals can't go through open doors. So I had to cut down the doors, and then obviously the animals scattered. So we're down 2 cows for now. I'm just gonna get these bad boys inside, and then hopefully we'll be able to fetch the other 2. The sheep I was able to get in right away, luckily. But from here, we might have some difficulties. Alright, good. Now you stay there while I go fetch your friends, who hopefully did not wander too far. Well, there's one, kinda glitching out. Okay, where's the other one? There she is. Alright, come here, little cow. We're gonna bring you to your new home. Oh, this one's just gonna glitch through the world. That's fine. This is fine. You're all fine. So the benefit of keeping these animals in separate pens is the cows ideally won't kill all of the other animals that we have in here. Come on in, little guys. Yeah, come into your new little home. Come on. Come on. Just get in. No, come here. I said come here. Quit being stupid. Oh boy, this is a struggle bus. Alright, we'll come back when I have them in. Okay, so just so they had a place inside, I just temporarily shoved them into that one. And it is getting super dark right now, and we are not doing so great. Last night was a gloomy night, and tonight's not much better. Alright, well, we got 2/3 of the animals that I was hoping to get home. Tomorrow we will ideally bring the 2 pigs out there. I'll just grab one of these carrots and hopefully find another sheep that we can shove in there and get the cows all sorted. So since there's not going to be much of interest right now, I will come back in the morning. Ta-ta! Good morning, viewers. After last night, I've come to the conclusion that it's about high time that I did something about this stupid lake and all of the dirt monsters that can just waltz right into it and be safe in the morning. It's definitely not helping me. The spiders for the spider trap are pretty useful. It seems that overnight a fair number of zombies have been attracted to my mobs, which I am not surprised by, since they are tasty to such creatures of the night. Zombies and whatnot being said creatures. Looks like they disappeared somewhere. Okay. So we're going to head out on adventure number 2 to go fetch, hopefully, a sheep and 2 piggies. And didn't I pick up that string? Weird. But first I'm going to try to get these cows sorted. Oh, right, the doors. I'm going to have to take the doors down. Alright, well, before we do that, going to try to extract these cows one by one and shove them into this other pen, and I will be back when I have hopefully accomplished that. Okay, that worked much faster than I could have hoped for. It actually took only 2 tries or so. Okay, gonna take these doors down so that I have a place for the animals to come in, and then yes, I should probably just tear this down at some point in the near future, since all it's doing is hiding mobs, and not in a good way. Okay, but before I go ham on that, I'm going to go fetch those animals and be back in a moment. I've just come to the unfortunate realization / remembering that sheep will not be enticed by carrots, so I will be forced to make 2 trips, one for the pigs and one for the potential sheep over in that hidey hole there. So we're going to make the 2 trips, and then well, I'll be back when this trip is done and heading out to the next one. So, see you in a moment once again. Alrighty, pigs are down, and I noticed on my way in that it looks like our first crop of carrot has already come in. I had to bum this carrot from one of the undeveloped spots already, so... Ah, yes, look at that. More carrots. This is awesome. So I'm going to plant those carrots back so they grow. And I've also come to the conclusion that these cocoa beans might only drop multiples when you use an iron axe. Not 100% sure about that, but I'm fairly certain that the only times that I've gotten multiples dropped would be from that. We're gonna have our first baby animal. Come here, little piggy. Oh, that's so great. Look at that. There's the piggy. Okay. On to the next round. See you in a second. Alrighty. I have found hidey hole number 2. And also, yet more cows. Oh, no. This hidey hole only had a chicken in it. I don't give a crap about chickens. Just gonna murder that one. I need a sheep. Poop. I thought I had 2 sheep in there. I must not have done that. Okay. So we found more cows, which doesn't really help us too much. Should stop saying I suppose I will have to head back to an area where I know there's some sheep. We have a couple buried all the way that way. I don't know if there's enough daylight left to search that, though. So perhaps that's just a bummer. I don't really feel like bringing back more cows right now. I know they're out of the spawn radius, so they're not going to die or despawn or whatever sort of shenanigans might occur. So I'm going to leave them as is. Come back for them another time when we are feeling more like obtaining a larger herd of cows. Though if the wheat continues to grow at a decent pace, we won't quite need that. Oh, that was a bat that just died. I wonder if it drowned. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I'm gonna make it back to base, and then that's about it. Pardon the crunching, I have a peppermint in my mouth right now. I probably shouldn't be chewing while recording, but it is what it is at this point. Ooh, first crop of wheat! Oh, you know what I actually need? I'm gonna book it a little bit through this long grass that's everywhere. Ugh. And we're gonna go grab this hemp so that we can hopefully start another seed of it. Perfect. Okay, so let's grab that bad boy. Head ourselves over here. No cocoa beans. Alright, well, disappointing, but not the end of the world. Okay, so from that we obtained 1 wheat and 1 seed. Yeah, that's because that's a bit nerfed. So we're still gonna have to go find that pumpkin at some point. I'm wondering if I should give the mine shaft another try. Perhaps cannibalizing some of this stone slabs so that I can make a safe bridge. Oh, shoot. Almost forgot about the door that we need. I know, Pooch, you're hungry. Give you some food in a minute. I really wish that he would eat fish, because that'd probably be too easy. I believe, however, that he's going to be using food resources faster than I can grow them, and faster than I use them. So, my thoughts I should take him to some unloaded area and leave him there so that we can find him later. Probably just off with the other one that's over there. Find him later, bring him back, and then get him going. Wait, why did I have so many piles of dirt? Wasn't I using the iron shovel? Did that change again? I thought we were supposed to get full blocks of loose dirt. Maybe that's from something else and I'm just losing my mind. Don't know. Some rotten flesh. I might have to go fishing again. But we have some clay black, which is excellent. We have another creeper oyster. We have this wheat, which... Oh, I just realized I'm using the wrong recording settings. So you guys are seeing more of the screen than you need to. That's unfortunate. I will change that at the next cut. Speaking of which, I don't think I'm going to be doing anything interesting until the morning. We're going to go on another sheep hunt and probably find a home for Pooch. So with that, I will see you then. Alright, we are back, and once again, under the distinct impression that I should block off this stupid lake, which I thought was a safety feature and is really just a hindrance. And is that... what is trapped in there that's burning? I didn't think I'd made it... Was that a skeleton? I didn't think I'd made it so that, I didn't think I'd made it deep enough for that. Apparently I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay. What was in there? A bow and an arrow? Yeah. Well, alright. Well, that's fun and exciting. Okay, creeper, yeah, just go in the hole. I don't even care. Get out of my way. You are in my way. Please remove yourself from it. Okay, I'm gonna go get these arrows because they are actually quite valuable. And I know I said I was going to... go find a sheepy. So I should probably get on that. Yeah, using my axe, bad idea. But I'm going to lay down these fences to at least help a little bit with this whole skeleton invading the base shenanigans. It's at least something. Oh, and we were gonna take Pooch, weren't we? He's been a little poop machine lately, which is great on the one hand. On the other hand, ooh, lovely, some rotten flesh. On the other hand, he is a drain on resources that I don't think I can afford right now. So we are going to bring him along and go find him a nice home to wait this whole thing out. Alright, Poochie, come on. Here we go. So here's our grass to go get a sheep with. And we're going to head over to the little dirt bridge and probably just plop him down with the other dog over that way. And then go unbury a sheep and hopefully have time to make it back before it gets dark. Because that'd be a problem. Oh wow, this area is still burning. I thought I saw something in the night. I wonder if there's another explosion that happened. I think there has to have been. Because this fire just keeps going. Kind of like the Energizer Bunny. Keeps going and going. Alright. I will be back when I have found where the other dog is. See you then. And here we are. Found the other doge. Hopefully other Doge is not dead. Nope, other Doge looks fine. Alright. Doge 2, meet Doge 1. And please become friends and stay in there. Fine. We will make your home a little bit bigger. And we will shut it like that. And there we go. Alright, now to find some of those sheep that were around here. That's a creepy sound. I hope that's not the sound of dog is getting too hungry to live anymore. Oh hey, perfect. Sheepy. Which sheep is this? Ah, the brown sheep. Right, well that's fine. Nope, you will stay right here until you become passive. And, nope, hey, come back. Hey, that's what I thought. Okay, so I must have gotten that other stuff from another point. Hey, come on. Come on, little sheepy. Alright, well I'm going to spend the not too aggravating, but semi-aggravating minutes taking this brown sheep back to base. So I will be back when I am back. We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you a zombie with an enchanted freaking shovel. That's awesome. And now I gotta gather these guys back up. Okay. Yep, did it again. That darn pausing talking thing. Well, I'll be back in a moment when I'm actually at the base and not randomly looking at zombies and such. Okay, bye-bye. No, the cows kick through the fences. And apparently that piggy escaped into the other pen. This is going to be problematic. I'll have to rethink this real fast. Somehow block off the cows, maybe. Keep them completely separate from anything and anyone. Where did the brown sheep go? Where's your buddy? You guys went really far away, and I am not a fan. Seriously though, where's the brown sheep? Ugh. Well, I really wanted the brown sheep, not you. You'll do. But I definitely wanted that brown sheep. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a second searching for him. There he is. Hey, buddy. Yeah, come on this way. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I was just moving a door is all. That shouldn't scare you. Okay, come on. Other friend now. Yep. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, keep it up. Just over here. No need to fret. Oh, of course, zombies got in. Alright, so that piggy's gonna be a problem. And the two sheep are trying to go through the door at the same time. Okay, I will be back when I hopefully have this sorted out. Once again, that went a little faster than I was anticipating, which is good news for me. Bad news for me is the cows are going to be problematic until I can come up with a safer way of having them around. So, first of all, let's shove that one over there. Oh no. Right, we're out of carrots. So I'm going to go grab a carrot quick. And what I'm going to do is... Ooh, we have several crops of carrots. Huzzah. Anyway, what I'm going to do is move the pigs first. Or the one pig that's there. Over with the sheep. And then... hopefully he'll be safe from getting hit by the cows, which I don't see why he wouldn't be. Nope, go in there. Yes. And then we're going to set the doors back, and then we will figure out the rest of this another day, because right now the most important bit is the safety of the mobs right now that we have spent a decent amount of time and effort gathering. So apparently the cows weren't upset about the door right there. Either way, I think I'm gonna have to put some blocks completely in between them and go from there. Either way, in the meantime, let's breed up some piggies since we lost one of them. Ta-da! I'm not quite sure how that other pig got into the sheep pen. That confuses me a little. But no matter. For now, I'm gonna close that back up. And right side, we don't have a dog to have to worry about feeding now. And we have a slow but semi-steady source of food. Be it wheat. Well, yeah, it's not going to be the wheat, it's going to be breeding the animals and having cooked meat to eat. Which, in theory, if the garden gets going well enough, means we can bring Doggo, at least one Doggo, back. And that will be splendiferous. Granted, at this stage of the game, it doesn't matter too much if we have a dog producing dung or not, but it's definitely useful in the long run. So what I'm thinking about doing overnight, now that it's not completely dark out, is taking that diamond pickaxe and continuing to extend my mining tunnel. So I'm gonna go do that, and since that likely won't be too entertaining, I will be back in the morning, I think. What I want to do next is, I guess, I really want to find pumpkins so that I can expand the usefulness of the chickens. Because right now, hemp seeds and wheat seeds are not going to cut it, since I think you usually only get one seed per wheat harvest. Maybe two, but that's only enough to slowly expand the farm. It's not really enough to sustainably feed chickens to make ham and eggs with. Speaking of which, I'm going to put these pork chops back, since they can be much more valuable. And this mutton, not so much. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to expand the tunnel of it, and I will be back in the morning, perhaps. Ta-ta! And what do I find after breaking the first block in the final strata is some lapis. I gotta say, that's pretty fortunate. I'm quite certain I don't have any use for it, but now I have some, so huzzah! Yep. See if I find anything else cool. I suppose a cave system right outside of where I was tunneling would qualify as cool. So here we are. Feeling a bit exposed though. So I'm just gonna explore the immediate vicinity and kind of block it off. Grab some iron here since this is useful. But really the number one priority right now for me is safety, which is difficult to come by when you have wool armor, not very much, and not a whole lot of torches. I can hear an enderman around here somewhere, which doesn't really bother me too much, especially since there's no reason that he should be coming around me. But I think what I'm gonna do is sort of just make a little sidebar here and continue tunneling down until things are just too deep to matter. So I'm gonna make a little crafting table right here. Gonna make a door because doors are safe, right? Right? Safe enough. I imagine. Suppose that's not super safe. I don't have any clay. I did this kind of wrong. I should have tunneled it in a way that didn't allow that to happen, but whatever. And we'll just build little stairs coming up. And I suppose if I move this here torch, we can relatively safely put the cobble there and oak wood here. And then that should keep it relatively safe. Alright, I like that. And now that I've done that, I need to put this torch here. So at another point, I will come back and explore this in a manner that will allow me to actually gather more resources and potentially come across super fun and exciting things. But for now... I didn't do that right either, because I'm going to be digging a tunnel down. Goodness. Well, I'm going to fix my mess, and then I will show you guys what I ended up doing. See you in a small amount of time. Okay, so all I did was move everything over by one and filled in this void with cobble, and now we had to use 2 logs, but this should be quite safe unless we put a torch too close to it, and when that happens, then the logs will set a fire, and we will no longer have a little roof right there, which means mobs can drop in and then travel up to get us. They're gonna get us. But with that, I'm going to continue my mining escapades, and I will be back once again with any sort of interesting stuff I come across. Actually, it appears to be well into the morning, and that means I wasted some of my day. But that's alright. Oh yeah, and when I was heading down, a spider came at me and did this. So, I do believe that I have forgotten what my goal for the daylight was right now. So I'm just going to start by feeding all of that, a couple bits of iron that I found, into our cooking system. Not a whole lot of chunks of ore, but it is at least something. Grab some wood. And light it up with one of the torches that we have. Perfect. Pop that one down there. Finish up some cooked chicken and some mutton to get us back to full. Excellent, excellent. There's a spider on the roof, and he is quite annoying. Just gonna make more torches out of that, because torches are useful. Crude torches, they are only, but it's always something. Alright, put down those valuables here with the other valuables. And I'm gonna put this pickaxe back in case I, die or something. Hopefully nothing so horrible. Going to make some more fences and expand that a wee bit so that we can continue blocking that. Spread it this way now that that doesn't matter. Yeah, right there seems fine. See, there's a spider over in the corner there, which I'm not worried about. Okay, hemp seeds. More important to expand hemp more? Probably. Can get some wood if necessary, but I see some wheat crop. has come in recently. There's some extra cocoa beans. Going to need some more to set up some more of that jungle wood eventually. Alright, more wheat. Extra seed? Not to be. But we have wheat, which is good. Okay. Well, I think with that wheat, I'm going to breed 2 of the sheep. And we have a super slow, but rudimentary, well, super slow and rudimentary breeding system going on here, everyone. Darn. I was hoping that the brown sheep might give us gold sheep. I wonder if it's worth shearing these sheep. The issue being their wool won't grow back until I get grass in there. So really, these pens need to be outdoors. But in order for that to happen, I need to be able to guarantee their security, which I cannot in my current setup and resource level. So we'll have to see what goes on with that. Now, as far as next level progression goes, I do believe that it would behoove me to either build up the base in some form of better capacity, because let's be honest, it's, while useful, is cramped and a little pathetic. But it also might be better to simply focus on up to getting to the nether, because with that, with access to the nether, I can create permanent torches. I can also create a permanent source of light that's not torches, because the torches I won't be able to do until I have a... Is it a stoked? No, you don't want a stoked cauldron. So I just need the hopper with soul sand in it, which means I need power. Okay, so then the most immediate gain would be a permanent source of fire, which would allow me to make a cauldron that can cook food instead of having to cook in the brick ovens, which is super useful. And then I can also make chocolate, though I've kind of skipped past the need for chocolate by finding carrots so soon. What can I say? I lucked out. I really lucked out. Well, then I suppose it gets back to I just need to focus on expanding the hemp farm so that I can make a windmill, so that I can make a millstone that is powered by wind. And then the netherrack is useful. So I could focus on the hoe. Just hoe a bunch more, get more hemp seeds. I have about half of it, which is probably fine to use. But I do believe that that will, that's a good wrapping up point for today. We successfully brought animals back, did some mining, did a little housekeeping, and made a fair amount of progress today. So in the next episode, I will either be working on obtaining obsidian for another portal to make an adventure into the nether, or we'll be doing more work on expanding the housing situation, since it's relatively terrible. And on that note, I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Ta-ta.